Hi, welcome back to the My Gaming Mart channel on YouTube. Today we're just doing a quick review and information on how to set up your Supercard DS2 flash card, which we have on hand now. It's pretty straightforward. The flash card itself is pretty amazing. It's got a great build, very similar to the iPlayer card if any of you guys have it. It comes with, of course, a microSD reader, the flash card, and manual. Today I'm using my own 4 gig microSD to show it how to set it up. Simply what you have to do is first of all you log on to www.mygamingmart.com and you can scroll down to the Supercard DS2 page, which is right over there. Once you get onto the page, you're looking for download latest DS2 firmware. Click here. So you can opt for that and you can save it to wherever you want. Now I already saved it onto my desktop, so we'll get on with it right away because it takes a couple of minutes to download. It's about a 41 megabyte file, but all the necessary files are in it. I'm gonna unzip it on my desktop. It's right over there. I'm gonna extract here. Now the Supercard team released their newest firmware, which is this one. Now what they're going to be doing is they're going to be releasing a full-fledged one, because this current one only supports backup ROMs and of course backup GBA ROMs. It does not support, however, the movies that it's supposed to play, like direct DivX files and so on. We're awaiting that and should be coming out very shortly. I'm gonna connect my microSD using the USB reader to my USB port, which goes right in there. And I'm going to drag all the files over. Now I did extract it on my desktop, so I'm going to open it up. Now the files that you're going to drag over are all the ones that you do get from that zipped file. Now they're all scattered all over my desktop. What you're looking for is the _ DS2, which I'll drag over. You're also looking for the _ DS2 plug, which is right over there. I'll wait for this to cut across. This firmware, official firmware, came out today, the 18th of May 2010. I'm going to also drag over the other one, NDS-GBA, the folder called NDS-GBA. I'm also going to be extracting the Moon Shell 2, which also came in the package. I believe those are the 4 ones that are needed. So as you can see, this one's a pretty big one. It's about 63.3 megs. You can always make a folder for your backups. We'll do one right now once this thing moves across. I'll make a new folder called backup, and we'll call it backup ROMs. I have 2 of my own games that I already have backed up. One is a Professor Layton Diabolical Box, that's an NDS file, and I have an old GBA game, Game Boy Advance game, that I had lying around, so I backed that up. And I believe it's a Nintendogs Best Friends and Dogs and Cats game. So as always, do back up your own games. We do not support software piracy in any way whatsoever. So once again, on the root of your microSD, you should have the _ DS2 file, the _ DS2 plug file, the Moonshell 2 folder, sorry, they're all folders, and the NDS-GBA folder. And of course your backups or whatever you wish. You can also put movies in MP3 if you want to run it through the Moonshell. As I did mention earlier, we're still awaiting the updated firmware, which should be coming in the next few days, so it actually supports direct DivX and movies as promised. So I'm going to eject that out of my computer. Now what we're going to do is, it's a spring load, so just click it in. If you ever want to take the microSD out, don't pull it, just press it again and it'll pop out, okay? So I'm going to put it back in. All flash cards that are sold here at mygamingmart.com always come with a hologram that proves its authenticity, and of course for warranty purposes, because we provide up to 1 year warranty on any products that sold on our store. So I'm going to be using a DSi XL today. Now this is being used as Fish Tycoon. That's the patch that's going to be used. and that's what Supercard actually did. And now it does work on a 1.4 console, so I'm gonna load that up right now. It's time to go beyond DS. That's their new little motto, and as you can see, the menu, it's pretty neat. It's much faster than the other Supercard series like the DS1i and so forth. It has, of course, the slot 2 options if you are using a DS Lite or an older DS. It has a DS game option, a GBA emulator option, a Moonshell, and there should be another embedded movie player coming up. So we're going to go directly to the DS game. Load times are pretty fast. Now I made a folder called Backup ROM, so there it is. There's a Professor Layton now. You can press select to have it as a list, and so on and so forth. The menu itself is pretty nice. It has language options, system options, skin. You can change the skins around. Right now there's only 2, and of course if you go onto the forums there'll be more skins available, and of course you can create your own skins as well. So back to the backup, there's other options, of course language options, system options, brightness, hotkey. Hotkeys, of course, to do soft reset and so on, or to check what will be your patching options for save files. Currently it's L, R, and start. I'll stick to that for now. There's also a quick help file, and you can also do a trim ROMing. That means you can cut the file or paste it and so on, or delete it right off your micro SD. You don't have to necessarily get in there. Now I'm gonna just quickly load this up just to show gameplay. Now it's pretty quick load time. Now as soon as I do the hotkey, which was L, R, and start, that was my choice. You have the options, of course, game guide, cheat mode. That's of course, it's got an amazing cheat function. I'm not going to demonstrate it today, but because we're doing a quick one. There's also got slow motion, which means slows the game down, so you can I don't know, if you want to shoot somebody in a particular game and you got to slow it down, I guess that's the only purpose, and so on and so forth. Of course, you have a in-house game, a game guide, which is on the ROM. It's of course got real-time save, so you don't necessarily have to finish every level to play a game. You can actually directly save off from where you left off. I'm actually going to go back and just head back to the menu. Sorry, I didn't use the soft reset correctly. I'm going to also show you GBA functionality, so that's the GBA emulator right over there. And we can actually, new games recently, it's got a pretty nice interface. I'm going to choose new games. We're going to look through our folder, which is again back at the backup ROMs, and there I have Best Friends Dogs. So let's load that up. And there you go, that's direct GBA as well. And it's actually a really cool flash card. We highly recommend it. It's probably one of the best we've seen so far. I'm not going to go into too much technical detail and so on and so forth. It's now right now running a GBA game. I'm going to go back to the menu. And that's about it. If you guys have any further questions, you can always email us at info@mygamingmart.com. If you want to buy the DS2, of course, all you have to do is log on to mygamingmart.com and look for the Supercard DS2. We tell you we've had a lot of good response from this, and you guys are more than welcome to let your friends know as well. We will continue to give further updates if possible. If needed. We don't want to get into too much technicality. We just want to enjoy. We want you guys to enjoy it, of course, and that's it. So on behalf of mygamingmart.com, have a great day.